Hey everyone, it's Tyler. Teaser number 2 has come out for Rapid React. If you haven't seen it, we'll be showing it now. But if you'd like to just get right into the full teaser breakdown, click below in the description to skip ahead.
Giving you a voice.
Making it loud our own way.
Welcome to the fun.
We'd like to thank Stryker for their continued support of First Updates Now. Stryker's internship portal is now open and available. Discover internships and rotational programs located around the world, including their headquarters in Michigan, when you go to careers.stryker.com and click on Students and Graduates. We'd also like to thank Kettering University. Kettering University is where robotics students come for their education. Over 30% of those who attend Kettering University were in high school robotics, and you can keep going with their BattleBots, VexU, esports, and First Mentorship programs. If you are a U.S. student grades 8 through 12, scan the QR code to stay up to date on info and events happening at Kettering and get a free Kettering t-shirt when you sign up by December 12th, 2021. Hello everyone, welcome to teaser number 2 from First, dropping here about Rapid React, of course, coming up soon. Excited to see what is going to be going on. What are they unpacking in this one, and what does it lead to as we think there's going to be more trailers going on as well. Let's jump to the beginning and take a look. Now, if you remember when we left off, we had a Enterprise truck driving off, and as it keeps moving on here, it looks like, well, it's turning into Dean Kamen's house. So a nice little drop there. I like that. So as it goes in, the gates are going to open up. The truck's going to roll to a stop. But there's a few things that, of course, we'll go through in here. We'll be checking out some game elements and pieces that are dropping, some maybe hidden Easter eggs that you haven't seen. It'll be very interesting here. All right, so truck opens up, rolls out. Now, check this out. So let's start out here. First things that could potentially be in this teaser is we do see a 2016 Kickoff Crew shirt being dropped here. So Stronghold, once again, is one of the things. We'll be talking about some different types of balls that we've seen. So it could be a little hint to like, hey, balls are in the game, that sort of thing like that. So we're going to open up the back of the truck here. Now, if you do a comparison shot to teaser 1, very similar. It really doesn't look like much has been rearranged here, except for the lid is off the top of the recycling container here. But mostly the same. They could have done this pretty much in a couple main shots or in the same day, but they did a pretty good job. If they did this in really, multiple different takes, pretty good job of keeping stuff in the right spot. There's the recycling bin down over here, by the way. So let's keep moving up. Now, first bin coming out. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Before he dumps it, talk about some things that we see. We see moon rock once again, some different colored balls in here. We're going to be talking about this in a little bit, but a couple things. Looks like a football to me, potentially. And this black ball here is a little bit different, something we haven't seen before. So a couple more pieces hidden underneath as well. Next shot here, I really like this shot, by the way, as it kind of starts to pour out here. We see a volleyball here, 2012 Rebound Rumble game piece, some more of the different types of gopher balls as we see in this. So we also see, let's see, the beach ball coming out here, that moon rock we showed before, fielder things with that. Last time, we saw a frisbee, more balls coming out. Let's go back just a little bit here. Oh, here's that football, by the way, that we'll be talking about as they start doing some sorting. Hop back just a quick second here. See if we can capture it. The beach ball, moon rock, frisbee coming out here as well. So, of course, lots of the game pieces that we've seen that have either been what they've said are either prototype game pieces or real game pieces in the game. Most of these look like game pieces we've seen before, couple that we have not. Tote number 2, this is the blue tote. Keep in mind the colors of the totes in a little bit as well. But here we go. We got a pool noodle coming on here. More gopher balls of different sizes, different colors, probably from different years that we've seen. Let us know. Some of these look pretty familiar, but a couple of these, I'm curious to know what year these might be from. As I'm not, it's not coming to mind off the top of my head, but if you know that, post in chat. Let us know for that. This black ball, by the way, over here still as well with the football. So keep those in mind as they come up. We got a 2018 cube. We'll be talking about this black tote in a little bit as well too. 2016 boulder coming out, so it starts to pour out a bit more. There's your 2016 boulder right there. A couple more different types of wiffle balls, another frisbee. Not too much more with something like that. Now, black tote here. These are the 1999 floppy disks, actually. So very interesting game piece and game element that we've seen. I don't know where they got these from. Dean's Attic maybe or something like that. But other game pieces coming through. There is one that I'm not too familiar with that I saw in here. And this is a solid white ball right here. So if this was in a previous game, let us know in the chat. I'm not familiar with that one out of all of them. So curious if this is a lighter ball, if it's weighted, or if that could be potentially a game piece with that as well. So one of the things, looking at the different game pieces pouring out, what's popped in my mind is it possibly that we've seen in each one of these totes dumped out that one of the pieces are for this next year's game in Rapid React. So if that's the case, I could see something like this, maybe that black boulder we saw before, that sort of thing as we go through. Now, of course, really interesting part here, they start to begin sorting the different game elements it goes through. And, I'm sure you've noticed on here that we have blue pieces going in the blue, red going in the red. And at some point, they take a game element and put it into the black as well. And then they have, I think, pieces that are not really anything that fits in are going to this gray tote in the back here. So interesting to see with that, different things with that that we see. And of course, we're going to see that blocked out area as well. Now red football is going to the red bin. I really, that's where I'm thinking here. We have a black ball we really haven't seen, a red football we haven't seen, and a white smaller ball. I think those could potentially be the game elements. Like I said, I'm not quite sure on the white smaller ball if that's been in any sort of game or anything like that, but that to me is really what it comes down to. The other thing I want to point out is that we don't really see the black ball anywhere else in here except that when this gets blacked out and it's behind this blue tote right here. So that really gets me thinking about this black ball before. If it's different, could it be a weighted ball? And this popped to my mind because if you look at the FTC game, Freight Frenzy, they use weighted cubes this year. So they took a previous year's game element, added some weights into it, makes it a little bit different as well. Right after we see, the test pattern coming up, and then we're going to see this red truck slowly backing up as well. I think this is something very crucial to the game as it is. So they fold up this black tote, the red truck backs up, and they load the truck up. This has got to be something with the game actually happening, right? We see just the black one, but, in Rapid React, it seems to be there's some sort of transportation theme to it. there's got to be somewhere that there's a certain type of loading mechanism, sorting and loading, that sort of thing, as it goes through. Why did they only load the black toad, I think, is going to be the interesting thing. Also, by the way, Rapid React is sponsored by Ford, so nice drop here by First for doing that. But the truck hauls away the cargo, leaves Dean's house, the gates open as they go through. I don't know, by the way, like with the gates and stuff, I don't really see that being any sort of metaphor for anything or anything that's a teaser to the game. But it could be very interesting to see how this works out. I'm definitely excited for First really coming back at full force. We hope that you are too. Looking for those who have been following some threads on like what percentage of teams are coming back. It looks like we're seeing about 70% of the teams making a comeback this year. So hopefully a bit more trickle in as we go through the rest of the season. So let us know in the comments, what are you thinking about with these teasers? What pops into your mind for what the game could be? What did I potentially miss in this as well? Don't forget to make sure you subscribe to our channel, click the bell, and give us a like. It really does help a lot if you like our videos, and just let other people know that First Updates Now is around and existing. We really appreciate your support. We can't wait to be making some fantastic content for you going into the 2022 season. So good luck to all teams, and we can't wait for the next teaser. Thanks to Kettering University for their support of this video. Don't just sit in class. Kettering University is the only school in the U.S. that allows you to work as an engineer your first year with their 3-month on, 3-month off co-op programs. If you are a U.S. student grades 8 through 12, scan the QR code to stay up to date on info and events happening at Kettering and get a free Kettering t-shirt when you sign up by December 12th, 2021. We'd like to thank Stryker for their continued support of First Updates Now. Stryker's internship portal is now open and available. Discover internships and rotational programs located around the world, including their headquarters in Michigan, when you go to careers.stryker.com and click on Students and Graduates. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date on our new videos. Keep the conversation going and provide your input to our content. Watch our live shows at twitch.tv/firstupdatesnow. Join our Discord at discord.gg/firstupdatesnow, and check out Fun FTC on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and First Updates Now on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.